Hi guys, good evening. Um, this live was supposed to start like in an hour time, but I had to just do it right now. Start it right now. Um, because I kind of have something I have to do. In case nobody joins, because no one has joined so far. Um, my second live on YouTube. So I am just going to stay here, but if no one joins, I'll just make this and anyone can watch it later. But in case anyone joins, and you can just ask your questions in the live chat or whatever it is called. Um, so applications to study in Finland have started. The application started on the 3rd of this month, January 2024, and it will be ending on the 17th of this month. So if I'm just going to put this here so anyone can watch it later, because I noticed that not so much people joined my previous live, but I saw the views after it was uploaded on my channel, and a lot of persons are watching it, which is nice. So you can always go back to watch it. Hi, nice to have you. Thank you for being the first person to join me here. Applications to study in Finland have started, and you can study here for your bachelor's, your master's, vocational studies, whatever it is. And of course, you can come with your family. If you have kids, you can come with your kids, you can come with your partner. Yeah, and you can also come with your, maybe you're not married, your partner could be you guys are like in the courtship or whatever it is called. But you have to show proof, of course, when you go to the embassy that you both have been together for like a while, or you guys cohabit. Is that the word? I think that's it. So in my previous video, I talked about the tuition fee being so high. Hi, good evening, kindness. Oh, nice. You applied already? Oh my god, that's nice. That's nice. Congratulations. Please, if you need any help, please reach out to me. I see I'm always late replying, and I'm actually trying to work on that. You guys, don't worry. When you get here, you're going to understand what it is I am saying. Anyways, so you can study in Finland even for free. Yes, you heard that here. You heard that on my channel. You can study in Finland for free. However, it has to be a scholarship, of course, because I know someone who was in Finland, came to Finland for a master's program and got his tuition fee waived, and his other friend came as well the same year, the same time, but that other friend had to pay 12,000 euros. So you never could tell. You might get fingers crossed, you might be lucky to like have to not have to pay tuition. And of course, I saw a lot of websites on studying for a lot of school websites. I went to check, of course, because I don't just come to just give you guys info. Happy New Year, guys. I think I forgot to say that. I think this is the first time I'm being here on this channel, and I'm going to do that later. Oh my god, I should have started with that. But oh, okay. So I was on a website, on different school websites on studying for, and my eyes were like, oh my god, what is happening? All the tuition fees has skyrocketed, and there is little or no scholarship. That's where my annoyance is actually, because I mean, people are going to be paying a lot of money. I mean, they should be qualified for. There should be a scholarship to like maybe reduce the fees or something. You understand? But there is nothing like that. There is actually for some schools, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm seeing some questions you have to check. Not questions. People saying things. Oh, you sent me a mail. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. after this live, I'm just going to check it out. I'm really very, 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 very sorry, because I have people sending me DMs on Instagram and other places, and I still have to check my mail, and that's not like my main email. So I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. Happy New Year. And I'm going to, of course, do well to check my email. That email, I kind of like always forget it, because like I said earlier, it is not my main email, so I tend to like forget about it. I'm going to like try to always go back to check. And so, of course, before you apply to study in Finland, this is a joint application process, and it means that you can apply for so many schools, up to 6 schools, and it could be one school of your choice, but you could apply for 6 different programs, courses, whatever it is. And or you can apply to 6 different schools, different programs, up to your, I mean, it's your choice. I mean, this way you have your chances are like higher. Do you understand? Like for me, for instance, story of my life, I applied to, I think, 5 schools. Yeah, 5 schools. And one of the school I chose 2 courses, like 2 programs, and the rest I just chose one courses, one programs rather. I think I kind of like missed these things. Anyways, so here I am in Lapland, and I'm going to tell you guys the story of how I landed here in Lapland. I actually wasn't supposed to come here, but here I am, and I think I should tell you guys about that. No problem. So if you're not on Instagram, you can send me an email. I'll try my best to check those emails. Please, how many months of proof of funds does my sponsor have to present to Migri, and how many months do I have to show to? Secondly, okay, let me answer that first. It doesn't really matter, for instance, but I hope you know that the proof of funds has to be in your account, the account that bears your name, that you have signature of, like your personal account that bears your name. It shouldn't be on your sponsor's account. The sponsor should move it to your account at least before you go to the embassy, before you go to visit the embassy, before you go to VFS. Your sponsor should already have sent it to your personal account. And I'm saying this because I experienced this when I went to the embassy. There was the girl, her sponsor did not send it to her account, and she went to the embassy, and the embassy told her that the sponsor should send it to her account, should have sent it at least before she arrived at the embassy. So it doesn't matter how long, because I mean, you have a sponsor, so it doesn't matter how long it is in your personal account. But I think for your sponsor's account, at least just make it at least 6 months, or 3 months. Because me, I was self-sponsored, and the money was in my account for like, I think 3 months or less. But before I got my decision, it was already like 5 months, and almost 5 months, yes. And they kept requesting for supplementary documents, like I should send my proof of funds, no, sorry, my bank statement, to show that my proof of funds is still there, hasn't been moved, hasn't been touched, hasn't been reduced or anything. So that's one sweet thing about Finland. Finland Immigration Services, they would not outrightly deny you your permit or your visa. I say this all the time, and quote me anywhere. In fact, take me to court. I stand on it. Like I'm very, very 100% sure of this, because I have experienced the system, and I know other people that experienced it too. And I also have friends, not really friends, acquaintances, that were denied visa, and when they applied again, they were given a positive decision. So the thing is, they will not just outrightly deny you if they don't understand. Let's say your proof of fund, maybe there's something missing there, or there's one document that is missing. They will not just say, oh, we've denied you your permit because this and that. They will ask you to supplement your document. They'll ask you to provide more documents to prove or clear their doubt. They always do that. They will always do that. And if they're not still satisfied with your proof, they will ask you again until you prove to them and clear their doubt. So they will not just outrightly deny you. That's a good thing. And the second question is, can my sponsor who happens to be my sponsor go to Finland with me? I have never seen this one. Who is your sponsor? I mean, who is your sponsor? Is your sponsor your spouse? If your sponsor is your spouse, of course, they can go with you. If your sponsor is your boss, I don't have an idea. I don't know. Because if you're traveling for studies, of course, you're going for your studies. It's not like you're going for a job. You're going for your studies. They expect that if you have a family, you have a spouse, you have kids, you do better when your family is around you. So I don't see if your boss, how is your boss going to help you in studying or in that situation. So if your sponsor is your spouse, definitely you can come with them. They can go with you to Finland. But if they are not, that I don't know. Do I have any other questions? I am currently finding it difficult to finish my application. I don't know where to attach my affidavit and my transcript. It's there. It's totally there. How do I explain it? I don't know how to explain this, but it's actually there. And if you cannot do it immediately, I think the deadline to submit those documents is when? I think 24th of January. Excuse me. I'm not actually very sure of the dates right now, so please do check studyinfo.fi to check the dates so you don't miss out, because if you don't submit those documents, your application or applications might not be considered. So you need those documents. Okay. It is where to provide them is always there in that same application form where you're putting your details. You have where to put your school certificates, your passports page, whatever it is called, your passports. What's that thing called? I'm always short of words. So that's it. Okay, so probably not going to be spending much time here today because we have few persons, and I kind of understand because I kind of missed the time. I know I said it was going to be 8 p.m, but actually later I thought it was 7 p.m, and I already had like an appointment for 8 p.m, something I have to do at 8 p.m, so I cannot like be at two places at the same time. And you guys know I love you so much. I might not be here all the time, but I love you guys so much, so much, so much. You might not believe this. Hello, South Corner. I hope I pronounced this right. Please ask your questions. You can also watch this live later if you're just joining. It is nothing serious right now. But I just wanted to like let you guys know that you can. You still have time to apply to study here in Finland. And please, before you apply, when you go to the application portal, there's a place where you see the schools. You choose the schools you want. Please, if you're not sure about the school, you don't know what the school is about, you don't know how much is your tuition, you don't know your requirements, if they require IELTS, if they, any kind of requirements at all. If you're not sure, you don't know about it, make sure to go back to the school's website, that particular school, have it in your head or have it written down, then go to your Google Chrome and search for that school. Go to their website and check for their, if it's bachelor's or master's or PhD, check for their application requirements so you're not missing out, so you don't make a mistake, because you might submit your application and you might get message later that you weren't given admission or you were not considered, your application was not moved forward because of this, and you don't want to be in that situation. Okay, I already applied to Tampere and Eastern University, but I don't know how to apply for the scholarships. So apparently you don't apply for the scholarships. And wait, did you apply South Corner? Did you apply for just those two schools? Because you can still apply to other schools. Hope that hasn't changed because I haven't checked that in a while. You can still apply to like 4 more schools. Studyinfo.fi. I have to like check it on my system. So you don't limit yourself. I know of people that apply to just one school and they go admission and they are here in Finland, but I mean, just to have higher chances. Like for me, I applied to 5 schools, and even though I got admission from other schools, I just had to weigh my options. Some of the schools were for me to get the first year scholarship, I had to have paid my tuition and accepted had to have accepted my admission and pay my tuition like 7 days after I received the admission letter, which is that's too short. And some said I have to have paid my tuition like 14 days. Well, my school, Lapland University of Applied Sciences, allowed me to accept my admission, pay my tuition in 1 month. 1 month. And I had 50% scholarship if I did that. While the other schools I was only qualified for, I think, 75% scholarship, and it was just 7 days. The other one was 14 days. So that is why I am here in Lapland University of Applied Sciences. Okay. So I'm here at the application website page, whatever it is. Let me see. I have a question, right? Like I was saying, Guest House Corner. You say you've already applied to Tampere and Eastern University. You can still apply to 4 universities if you have not done that already. And how do you apply for scholarship here? You don't apply for it. So the way it is when you have done the entrance exam, you have done the interviews, and you have your score. When you're given admission, different schools have different requirements on getting your scholarship. So like I said earlier, in my own case, some schools would ask you to pay your tuition, like accept the admission, accept it, and pay your tuition within 7 days of receiving that admission from Study Info. So you have 7 days to pay for your tuition. Then when you do that, you are qualified for 50%. Some school is 70%, some school is 60% scholarship. That is how it is. While some school give you 14 days to do that, some give you 1 month to do that, and you're qualified for 50% scholarship or more or less. Do you understand? So that's how the first year scholarship is. Then second year scholarship, you have to go to your school's website. For my school, there is no first year scholarship anymore, which is sad, like really sad. So right now, if you pay your tuition even the day you got your admission, there's no scholarship for you. The scholarship starts from your 3rd year, and you get about how much you get about 4,700 euros to pay, because the tuition fee has increased to 9,500 euros. I'm sure 9,500 euros. Yes, so it went from 8,000 euros to 9,500 euros, and there's no scholarship for the first year, there's no scholarship for the second year, and scholarship starts from the 3rd year. So it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. We have to accept it. I mean, it doesn't affect me because I'm already here, but since you're coming into Finland in 2024, it's going to affect you. So you have to check that as well. Can I pay for can I afford to study here? Can I pay for my tuition fees? Can I get a job to help? Just a lot of things to consider when choosing these schools as well. That's why I say that when you go to the application form and you choose your school, whatever school it is you choose, you don't have to know these schools. Some of these schools, I'm here in Finland, I'm like over a year in Finland, and some of these schools, I don't know them. I don't know where they are located at. I have never been to the city before, so I don't know what it is like in the school. I don't have friends in those schools, so I might not have that information to give you guys. So of course, you that you're coming from outside Finland, you don't have to know the school. So all you have to do is just go to the school's websites. That's the best thing you can do. These websites are always clear. They give you how it is. They tell you what it is you need, the requirements, everything. They tell you the scholarship, everything you need to know about studying in that particular school, their tuition, requirements for getting scholarship. Everything is on that school's website. Okay, and when you before you apply for a school, you can go to Study Info and search. You can search for a school, and once you do that, you can see their requirements as well. You can see how much is their tuition. You can see if there's any scholarship available as well. So these are the things you should do. You still have time. Today is the 10th. You still have about 7 days to go. So please don't rush and apply to just any school, because again, the city matters. Do you guys like my hair? Yeah, I can't believe I just noticed this. I've been so serious. I'm not a serious person actually, so yeah. So the city also matters, because personally I wanted to my school to be in Helsinki, actually, if we were to be honest, because I felt Helsinki is the capital. Helsinki is the capital. 2023, oh my god, am I still in 2023? 2024 actually. Oh my goodness. You guys, my birthday is next week. Guess who's getting older? Me. But I'm still 16 years old, okay? Please, when you see me, if you come to Finland as well, you see me, just say, hey, sweet 16, how are you? Yeah. Anyways, so I wanted to go to Helsinki to study because I felt like, oh, it's a bigger city. I could get so many jobs, but guess what? The competition is like on the high side. So you might want to consider cities that are not like have so much competition, so you can at least get a job, maintain a job. Now, the reason why I always tell people to come study in Lapland is not because I'm advertising for Lapland. I'm not being paid, you guys. I am not being given a cent, a kobo, a dime. I'm not being given anything for anything I say here. The schools, the study in Finland, study in Lapland, whatever it is, study in whatever it is, it's not paying me a dime to like come tell you guys to come study here, okay? But from my experience and from the experience of other people who I have communicated and networked with, I'm just here to give you guys, like, tell you how it is. I'm just being real right now. Now, when it comes to jobs, the higher cities are not actually an ideal place to go study, okay? The competition is on the high side. Getting a job is difficult because, of course, there are a lot of persons, a lot of people applying for that position as yourself. And, of course, you don't understand Finnish. There are actually some jobs that don't require Finnish, but because there are so many applicants, they just use that to like tell you that they don't want you. You didn't hear it from me, okay? A secret from me to you. Why I advise people to come to Lapland to study is not because it's the best, it's the sweetest, it's the most beautiful, the most coolest. But I think it is though. But I'm not saying it is. Like, that's why I'm asking you guys to come study in Lapland. I'm asking you guys to choose Lapland, although now the tuition fee has increased and there's no scholarship, so I don't know what to say. So just choose whatever you can afford, okay? But the reason why I ask people to come study in Lapland is mostly because you have access to more jobs. Now, trust me, these jobs I'm talking about are menial jobs, okay? So don't expect to come here and have a suit and a tie and all of that. These jobs are menial jobs, okay? But at least you have a higher chance of getting these jobs. You have a higher chance of getting delivery jobs. You have a higher, like food delivery, newspaper delivery, different kinds of delivery jobs, waiting jobs, cleaning jobs, safari guide jobs, these people who guide tourists and all of that, because Lapland is the tourist attraction center in Finland. You guys know that Lapland is in the Arctic, so it is very cold. The winter here is the temperature is on the very low side, and the snow here is much, so tourists tend to always come to Lapland because of this. So because there are more tourists coming here, you kind of have like all these menial jobs to deliver food to these tourists, to deliver food to the locals, to clean hotels, to clean stores, shops, restaurants, bars, things like that. You have more opportunities. But on the downside, these jobs are seasonal. What I mean is, when you work in Lapland, the attraction here is the snow, the cold, the winter. So when winter is gone, you kind of like you're like almost out of job. So that's why the contracts here, when you get a job, the contracts are mostly 6 months from October to March, because March is when everything just goes down. Snow is disappearing, it's melting, we're getting to spring, or we are almost out of spring. The season can be like changing or weird sometimes. Anyways, so that's the only problem with, like, the downside with Lapland, because it is seasonal. However, people get permanent contracts, employment contracts, like work contracts, and they still work every day, every week, regardless of the season, regardless of winter, regardless of whatever season it is. So that's the only downside. The competition here is not as much as it is in the south. You guys, I was in Tampere for 2 months. I didn't get a job. I didn't and I'm going to tell you, maybe I should make a video on that, why you shouldn't choose the south. Don't go to the big cities. I think I should make a video on that, why you shouldn't go to the big cities. Because here in Lapland, it is not really Lapland, because Lapland is very big, like very, very big. But here I am in Rovaniemi, which is the capital of Lapland, and this is where the Arctic Circle is. This is where most of the tourists come to. There are other parts of Lapland. People start coming here for tourism, business, engineering. They study here in Rovaniemi. But people going for nursing, they go to another city, which is Kemi, and we have Tornio too. So yeah, so I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to make a video on that, why you should choose to come to the north, why the north is more favorable for you. I don't know why I'm telling you guys these things. I don't want you guys come here and come and call me out and say I am the one that advised you. I'm not saying that you should follow my advice, follow what I'm saying. All I'm saying is make your research. This is what I've experienced. This is what I've heard from other people. People leave Helsinki to come here. People stay in Helsinki and they're like, oh, they come here. People live here, go to Helsinki, thinking Helsinki is going to be better. But at the end of the day, they come back here because people get jobs. I know someone who got a job the month he arrived in Finland, the month he arrived in Lapland. Like, he arrived in this city, he got a job. And I know people who have been in other cities 6 months, 3 months, they haven't gotten anything doing. So you're a student. I know some of you would want to work. You're going to be supporting yourself, and your sponsors, of course, are going to be helping you. So you don't want to probably rely on your family or your sponsors who are like supporting you. So you want to do things for yourself, afford things you like, and just make yourself happy generally. So you want to work. But if you don't want to work, feel free, do anything you want to do. You can even stay in the moon, study in the moon. That's your choice. So I think I'm talking too much. Anyway, so please do your research. The north is very cold, you guys. It is cold. From January to December, I am putting on a winter jacket. I'm putting on, maybe during summer I wear sweaters, or maybe it is cold. Let me just say it. The south is not this cold, so most times a lot of persons don't come here because it is too cold, and that is why the few persons that are here have that little opportunity. They have that advantage over people that are in the south. Let me see if I have questions here. So, someone says, "Oh, my WAEC is in my maiden name, and my international passport is in my husband's name. Do I need to attach an affidavit of my change of name?" Yes. I don't think this is actually important in the application, but do it. Just in case, do it. It is mostly when you want to apply for your visa or your permit, but please do it. Attach it. I attached. I had a problem with my WAEC. I can't really remember. I had a problem with my WAEC, but not maiden name or husband's name. I had a problem similar to this. I had to get an affidavit and I attached it, and it was cool. Someone says, how about the admission acceptance rate? Because it's very low, and some of us, we have lower GPA. When it comes to acceptance rates, I have to open my curtain. When it comes to acceptance rates, like as of last year, I think about 50 something thousand people, or I can't really remember the exact figure. I'm checking study info because it was here recently. So okay, 55,420 applicants participated in the joint application, and only 9,950 applicants were accepted, were given admissions. So that's about 18%. Only 18% were offered admission. When it comes to, also, first of all, what are you applying for? Gausas Corner, what are you applying for? Are you applying for your bachelor's or your master's? So whichever one you're applying for, the thing that actually really matters when it comes to being accepted, giving admission, what matters is your exam score, because you're going to have a written exam. You're going to have a written exam and you're going to have an interview. So when you pass that written exam, you'll be invited for an interview. So these are the things that get you. That's why your gap year, your GPA doesn't matter. What matters is what you have, what you scored in that exam. So yeah. Someone asked, what university am I in and how much is my tuition? Like I said earlier, the tuition of my school is now 9,500 euros. The tuition fee used to be 8,000 euros as of 2023, 2022, 2021. It used to be 8,000 euros, and applicants were qualified for scholarships. But right now, my school has no scholarship, and the tuition has increased from 8,000 euros to 9,500 euros. Yeah, and you only get scholarship on the third year. Is there medical physics masters in your university? I doubt. So what you do is go to study in so you go to Lapland University of Applied Sciences and go to their website and check the courses that are available for admission. I think for application rather, I think not all the courses are actually available right now, because I checked it and I saw that I think sports management or something is not available for application right now. But I have never heard of medical physics. I have never heard of it as a course, as a program. So just go to their website and check. If you're not convinced, please send them an email. Their email address is always on the website. Okay, send them an email and they always respond. Trust me, I've been there before. They always respond to you. I have no idea about Copio, but I know a lot of people go there. So I haven't visited there before. I don't have any friends there before, so I wouldn't know if it's easy to get a job or not. I wouldn't know. I can't tell you guys what I don't know, what I'm not aware of, what I haven't experienced personally. So I'm sorry, I don't have any information on that. However, do your research before you apply to come study in Finland. Do your research. It is, and I keep telling this to people, it is very, very easy. You guys, you've seen the website, you've seen studyinfo.fi. It is very easy to you don't need an agent. If you were looking for someone to give free money, give it to me. I'm joking. Or if you need somebody to give free money, just come spray me some dollars, some euros, whatever currency it is, I'll accept it. But you can do these things yourself. You can do it yourself. I tell people this every day when I come across, meet them somewhere, anywhere, any applicants. I tell them that I applied to come to Finland myself. I did my visa application myself. Guess what? I did not have a laptop. I used my mobile phone. The same mobile phone I'm using to record this live session, or I'm using right now, my iPhone XR. That is what I used to apply to come study in Finland. The application, the visa, in fact, the interviews, the exam. Okay, the exam I used the laptop. The interview I used the laptop. Then I was having problems with the laptop, so connection. So I used my phone. Let's say literally, I use my phone for every single thing. So don't say, oh, my phone is this, or oh, I can't do it, it's difficult. It is not. Don't limit yourself. Don't give your money, because if you want to travel abroad, there are a lot of expenses, there are a lot of things you're going to spend money on. So the little one you can actually do yourself and save that money. You shouldn't give it to an agent that is literally not going to do anything. Do you understand? You can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. If you need help, let me know. I wish I could give you guys my mobile number, but if I do that, I know a lot of persons are going to be calling me morning, afternoon, night, and it's going to be crazy. So I can't do that. But send me a DM, send me an email. I'll do well to respond to that faster. I responded to some emails yesterday, and today, and some DMs, but I still have a lot. So if I haven't responded to you yet, just know that I'm going to do that. Maybe tomorrow, because after this live session, I have to run. Anyways, yeah. How's your new year going, guys? How is it? How's everything? Someone said, from my heart, I love you so much. Oh, I love you too. I love you so much. No. Only one person, 2 persons call me no. So be careful, okay? And thank you. I'm actually happy to do this. I'm really happy to do this. It's not like I have you guys. So people come to my DM and they say, oh Nora, you've not posted in a while, what's happening, are you okay? Or if I make a video and I look weird, I look slim, or I look pale, people send me a DM, oh Nora, you don't look well, take care of yourself. And I'm like, oh my god, this is a family right here. I have a family right here. You guys, thank you so much. And guess what, we're almost approaching 2,000 subscribers, so please don't forget to subscribe. If you're on this live and you've not subscribed, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Why don't you want to subscribe to my channel? We're almost at 2K. Let's make it 2K, okay? It could be my birthday gift from you guys to me. My birthday is next week, so please make it 2K for me, please. Hey, someone said, Laura, send me 2K, make I chop first. Wait, what do you mean 2K naira, right? I can do that. If it's 2K naira, easy peasy. But if it's 2K euros, please move to the back. Someone says, hi Nora, is it possible to pay 5,600 euros tuition? Sorry, I have to come closer to the screen so I could read the question. So is it possible to pay 5,600 tuition if husband is a student and wife is working? Sorry, can you rephrase that? Oluwatosin, can you rephrase? I don't really understand. I don't understand the question, honestly. Is it possible to pay 5,600 tuition if husband is a student and wife is working? Are you saying, how much is your full tuition fee? Are you saying the first year or second year? I don't really understand the question. Please rephrase it. Thank you. And someone says, visa application you did in website or embassy? The website, yeah. You have to apply through the website, Enter Finland, right? Enter Finland.fi. Yes, you have to apply there. Use your email as your login details, and yeah. So you apply there, put all your documents there, submit there. You can even pay for your application fee there. And you guys, the application fee has also increased. Oh my goodness, it went from 490 euros as of last year to 540 euros this year, January 2024. Oh my goodness. 540 euros. Crazy, right? Anyways, I know you guys can do it. I can't wait to see you guys in Finland, honestly. Second year tuition of... Wait, sorry. Oluwatosin, is a question like, can you get a job to like pay for that? Let me get that question right. Ho 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 ha ha ho ho ho. Okay, if you're asking if you can pay for 5,600 tuition, yes, you absolutely can. Although you need to work hard. Husband, you said your husband is working, is a student, and wife is working. Both, in all honesty, both has to work. The husband and the wife has to work to make it easy. Do you have children? Because if you have children, that's more work. So both husband and wife should work to make it easy. So maybe husband could be paying the rent, wife could be doing the groceries, and they could be they could have like savings for towards the husband's tuition. Because in all honesty, should I give you guys the story of my life? Should I come online and just tell you guys how it is? Do you guys really don't know? Like, you really want to know how it is? Like, how it actually is? Oh my goodness. Anyways, it is not easy. It is, in fact, even 2,000 euros is not easy. In fact, 1,000 euros is not easy. I'm not saying it's so hard, you know, it's not so hard to get, of course, but it's not easy, trust me. So yes, you can do that, but if you have a spouse and you both are working, perfecto, even better, because you have two savings, money coming from two sources, and that's best if you ask me. Can you get a fee and paying your bills for your job? Please, what's that? Gasa's Corner, could you rephrase that? Can you get a fees and paying you bills for your job? Whose job? Like when you arrive in Finland, if you're working, or I don't understand. Please rephrase that. I have like 5 more minutes to spend with you guys here. I have to go. So in case you missed this live session, please come back to it. You want to listen again, you can always come back to check it, to watch it, view it, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section, and I check my comment section, so yeah, leave it in the comment section and I'll check it definitely and reply. When arriving, can you get a fees and pay you bill? Oh my god, I still don't understand the question. I'm sorry, please rephrase like everything so I can understand. I can give you a better answer and we could call it a day. I'm waiting. Can you get a fees and paying you bills for your job when arriving in Finland as a student? I don't understand. Please rephrase your question so we could keep it moving. So do not forget to apply. What is the worst that could happen? Nothing, because there's no application fee. You guys, it's very cool that you don't have to pay for you don't have to pay application fees to apply, because other countries you have to pay application fees. I remember Lithuania. Oh my god, I still owe you guys this story. Lithuania, a Lithuanian university collecting my 160 euros for application fee, and imagine having to pay that. Someone says, is the 500 euros application fee for both student and spouse or for one person? Crazy, right? It is for one person. So when you go to study, when you go to migri.fi, now migri is spelled the way I'm pronouncing it. Notice that I drag the R, so migri.fi, F-I, do you understand? So go to migri.fi and check out what you have to pay. If your spouse, if you're coming with your spouse, there's an amount your spouse has to have in their, your spouse has to pay as well. And if you have children, same thing applies. And yeah, that's it. And of course, for proof of funds, it is also not the same. You should have 6,720. Am I missing it? No, 6,720 euros. Your spouse should have something. Which, if you have 3 children, first child should have some amount. So it is all on migri.fi website. So if you have any problem, you don't understand anything concerning your visa permit, go to migri.fi. Then if it's anything concerning application studies, go to studyinfo.fi. I hope you guys I'm trying to like pronounce it so well so you guys could understand and pick it. Is the is oh my god, is the Lapland second year tuition 9,500? Is it possible to work to pay it, husband and wife and child? It should be. Second year in Lapland University of Applied Sciences is 9,500 euros. Sadly, yeah, crazy, I know. So yes, you should be. If your husband and wife are working, yes, you should. You should be able to pay it. You should be. Someone says those jobs. Excuse me. Someone says those jobs as students in Finland can save and pay for. Oh my god. I don't understand that question. I'm sorry. Someone says, does Migri frown at lump sum in sponsored account almost when the application is being made or you get a chance to explain it? Nope. Nope. They frown at it. Like, how come all of a sudden a huge sum of money is like magically entered into your account and it's just sitting pretty? You're going to explain, honey. I think they frown at it. They actually, every embassy actually frowns at it. Every immigration service, or what they call them, actually frown at it. So your sponsor should have that money like for a while in their account and see whether they've had the amount, the proof of funds in their account for like 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 2 months, 1 month. They are still going to explain. They are your sponsors. They have to show where that money is coming from, what they did, they sell land, do they have a business, show bank statement, the business bank statement as well, their personal statement, a lot of things. If so, your sponsor have to prove that they can sustain themselves, they can take care of themselves financially, and they can take care of you financially. So if your sponsor is probably earning high and they can take care of themselves financially and they cannot take care of you, they can see that, can sense, the embassy can sense that, the immigration services rather can sense that the sponsor cannot take care of themselves and you financially at the same time. So yeah, they see all these things and they're going to question it. So better not to let them question it, because once you're being questioned and asked to supplement your documents, add more documents to verify 1 or 2 things, it delays your application and nobody has that time. Everybody wants to get their applications ongoing, their visas being granted, and you have to come to school because very soon after the admission and everything, schools are going to be giving you deadlines on when to resume. So you don't have that time. Okay. Someone says, if you get pregnant, why will you affect your visa application? You got pregnant. It has nothing to do with it. Oh, you're thinking you're going to your the child in your belly or in the wife's belly can no it's, I don't know. This is a funny question. No, it doesn't affect it. Okay. Someone says, sorry for my aha. So you know what, just put in your question since you're in transit. Once I'm going to be ending this live soon. Oh my god, I'm missing out in time. I'm going to be ending this live soon. Just, you can watch it again and leave your comment in the comment section. Okay, I will respond to those questions, I promise. All right, so don't stretch yourself. I'll respond to them regardless. All right. Someone says, I think he means can students job in Finland pay for the bills and would still have savings for uni? Yeah, I'm doing it, ain't I? I'm doing it, students are doing it, a lot of people are doing it, so you can do it as well. So it depends on your personal preferences. Okay, are you a person who knows how to save, who can save money? Are you a person who is always on fast fashion? You want to get all the trendy things, trendy shoes, designers? You want to travel all the how many countries are in the Schengen? 20. Let me not embarrass myself right here. You want to travel to all the countries in the Schengen zone. You want to do this. You want to travel. You want to show off. If that's your lifestyle, honey, you're not going to be able to pay it. Trust me. But if you're a person who has a saving culture, you work, you save. Of course, you have to take care of yourself. Your bills, your rent, your transportation tickets, your personal things for yourself, things that are actually a necessity. Now you have to learn how to focus on necessities, but like emphasis on it being a necessity, so you're not spending on things that don't matter, because you have to save, you have to pay rent, you have to buy groceries, you have to If you have family back home, you have to send money as well, maybe 1 or 2 things. So yeah, you can do it. So it depends on your personal preferences, what you can do, what you like to do. Are you someone who spends, you don't save? So can you do that? That's the question you should be asking yourself. Someone says, who can sponsor a student to Finland? Must it be a strong tie? No. No. Your boss can sponsor you, your employer can sponsor you, your uncle can sponsor you, your boyfriend can sponsor you, your anyone can literally sponsor you. It doesn't have to be your family member. It doesn't have to have a strong tie. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So far as they have the means to sponsor you, they have the financial means, actually emphasis on financial, they can sponsor you, take care of your bills, of course, take care of your finances when you arrive here in Finland, and they can also sustain themselves. So far as they can do that, sorry, you're good to go. I need to do this, and I did this. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, I have to go right now. Thank you for joining. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe, and please give me a birthday gift of 2,000 subscribers next week. Next week is my birthday, next week Friday. Okay, so subscribe, like, share, and I have answered so many questions on this channel. Check my previous videos before you ask me any personal questions, because I have answered all these things before. The only things that have changed in this year's application is the tuition and the requirement of IELTS. Every other thing is the same method for visa, for study, for the study application. So check my previous videos, and I'll see you when next I see you. So I'm going to have to even watch this, because I have a lot of things I want to tell you guys. I have to make videos on. So I'll see you guys next time. Do not forget to have a good time, have a good rest, drink plenty of water, because right now the water is dry everywhere in the world. So drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, moisturize your lips, moisturize your hair, moisturize your skin, and look pretty, look good. Okay, and I'll see you, and next I see you. Bye guys, I have to go down.